So WrestleMania 2, Night 2, kicks off with the grudge match we've been waiting for. John Cena trying to capture the only title that's eluded him throughout his 25-plus year career. But that man right there, MJF, the Intercontinental Champion, is trying to do whatever he can to use John Cena's legacy to boost his own career. Ladies and gentlemen, this match was everything we expected and then some. This was supposed to be John Cena's final match of his final run, but things didn't go as planned. He was expecting to break the all-time world championship record, but a wrench was thrown into his plans by MJF, so he pivoted to the one title he could never capture. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena versus MJF for the Intercontinental Championship, and it started off as you would expect with John Cena in control, but MJF going for a cheap shot and John Cena capitalizing on it. John Cena was in his prime looking right here. Big fisherman suplex for the early pin. MJF just barely got out of that one. Cena not wasting no time throwing him over the top rope, and look at this right here. John Cena was willing to put his body on the line like we've never seen before to try to do something he had never done. Taking MJF over to the outside. This right here might be where John Cena made a mistake, because the big elbow from MJF would lead to this brainbuster on the apron. And that right there would be a theme of this contest. MJF working on the head and neck area of Cena as he throws him into those steel steps on the outside, pandering to this audience that were booing him. Cena out of nowhere with an attitude adjustment on the top of the steps, showing some life. Can't win by count out. He had to get him back into the ring. And MJF with an attitude adjustment variation for the... No, Cena just got up. He used that attitude adjustment variation but dropped Cena right on his head. And look at this. Speaking of dropping him on his head, a big power driver from MJF. You know he was talking trash all through this one. Drop right on the knee, but that also hurt MJF's knee. Was that going to be enough? Cena somehow still getting the shoulder up. Watch this reversal from Cena right there into the pin. 2. We almost had a new Intercontinental Champion. Later in the match, Cena going for the attitude adjustment, but MJF holding the rope, so he just dumped him right to the outside of the ring. Another attitude adjustment. MJF was on the outside, and Wardlow would try to get involved, and that would distract Cena and the ref. The low blow from MJF, turning the tables here. Speaking of turning tables, MJF would get the timekeeper's table, and he had a big idea. Could he pull this off? A flying elbow drop right to the heart of John Cena. MJF in the ring going for that power driver, but Cena steps into it and hits a desperation attitude adjustment. He crawled over to the pin. 2, we got it. No. MJF just barely getting the shoulder up, but Cena stays on it and locks in the STFU out of nowhere. Wardlow was back. Breaking up the submission, security would take Wardlow out, but during the distraction, the brass knucks from the tights of MJF, the ref didn't see it. 2. Cena still finds a way to stay alive, but the damage had been done. MJF picks up Cena's limp body and a tombstone onto that bad neck. 2, 3, and MJF shuts down the hopes of John Cena during WrestleMania Night 2. If this is indeed the end, we do not know what is left for Cena. But ladies and gentlemen, MJF retains the Intercontinental title, and we'll be back for more of WrestleMania Night 2.